friends, welcome back to my channel. I am Neva, and this is my cozy corner of the internet, and today we're going to be starting a new weekly vlog. So, this is going to be a cozy hobbies vlog, and there's going to be a bunch of footage from basically the whole month. So the last couple of weeks of the month have been pretty busy for me. So we had Halloween at the end of October, and then the first week of the month we had my birthday. My birthday's on the 8th, and then on the 15th I went to the Alexander K concert, so I'll be putting in some footage of that at some point in the vlog. And then we have an unboxing because I got two Christmas kits. Now I'm trying to decide if I'm going to put that footage in this vlog. I probably won't. I'm probably going to make it its own standalone video because it is a pretty long thing. It's like 25 or 30 minutes of like unboxing, but we just have a lot of cozy hobby things happening. So we are going to be reading in this vlog. We're going to be diamond painting in this vlog. We probably will be doing some cozy gaming as well. So that's kind of what these cozy hobby vlogs look like. It's also going to kind of be a monthly reset for me. So last week I did organize my TBR cart. I did film footage of this. If it fits, I'll put it in, but I don't know if it'll fit. Full disclaimer, I did try to film this last week, and unfortunately, between being sick, being on my time of the month, and then also finishing a book that I only gave 2 stars, the footage just really wasn't there. Like, the whole vlog kind of went downhill. So we're going to do this in a take 2. Now, I did organize my TBR cart. I now have every book that I have not read yet on my TBR cart, save for one, and that is because I know it's over by my desk. But every other book that I have not read is on my TBR cart. So she is not quite overflowing, but she is full. She is very, very full. So we're going to be trying to read. Oh, and my stack that's over here is not on my TBR cart. These are books that I want to get to this month because they're on my TBR for November. So if you didn't watch that video, that is up on my channel. So let's talk about the 2 books that I would like to knock out in this vlog. Hopefully, I basically am caught up. I'm working on a project right now, so I'm not going to talk about that book. But otherwise, I only have 1 book I'm currently reading, which is absolutely diabolical. I usually have at least 3 books going, but I would like to get to Ashes of the Sun this week. I talked about this in my coffee and book chat, so if you already watched that from last week, then you'll know the 2 books that I'm trying to get to in this vlog. But I would like to start Ashes of the Sun. Unfortunately, I'm still waiting for the audiobook, and I don't have any Audible credits. I already checked to see if I can come up with an Audible credit, then I may grab it off there. Actually, I won't. I will grab it off Libro FM. So if I have money to grab a book credit, then I will grab one off of Libro FM, and I will get Ashes of the Sun from there. But I am waiting for a Libby hold for this book, for the audiobook, because I would like to read that. And then the other one I would like to get to, I actually already have the audiobook, and that is Nixia. So I do have the audiobook from Libby for this one. I'm hoping to kind of read this series back to back to back. So it would be cool to get all 3 of them done in the next like week or so. They're not super long audios. Let me actually look, and I can tell you how long the Nixia audiobook is. Maybe 10 hours. So at the speed that I listen to, it's probably going to be between 4.5 and 5 hours. So I'm hoping to just kind of knock these out. I don't really know a lot about this. I know that this is a sci-fi, a YA sci-fi fantasy book. I'm pretty sure it's dystopian. So we're going to try to get through that this week as well. And then I'm currently working on a diamond painting. Let me see if I can grab the little sticker so I can show you what it is. So I'm working on this. It is called From Santa, and it's by Marilyn Cazenave and Diamond Art Club. And it looks like this. It's so cute. Look how cute he is. So I did start this one on November 21st, which would have been last Friday. So today is Today is Sunday. yeah, when I'm starting this vlog, it is Sunday the 23rd. Yeah, so today is Sunday the 23rd. I started this one on Friday, and this is going to go all week. So I started this one on Friday. He is so cute, and I have almost this whole bottom section done. I think this is going to end up I think it's like 5 sections. Let's see, 1, 2, 3. Yeah, it's like 5 or 6 sections, and I have almost the entire bottom part done. I did unfortunately have a little bit of trouble with the printing of the symbols, but Diamond Art Club was very gracious, and they sent me the like digital vert copy of the canvas, so I'm able to blow that up on my iPad. That's what I've been doing, is I put it on my iPad and then I can blow it up and see the section that I'm on. So that is the diamond painting that I'm currently working on. And yeah, that's really all that I have for this vlog clip. So I will be back in a little while to update again as we go. I will try to grab some footage of diamond painting, and that's all I have at the moment. So I'm going to go do the things I need to do on a Sunday, and then I will be back when I have an update. Good morning, friends. Happy Monday. Is it morning? Yes, it is. It's still morning. Okay, happy Monday. I am here to update this vlog. So let's talk about what we are planning on doing today. So this is a Cozy Hobbies vlog, but for me, Cozy Hobbies also encompass, like, planning is also part of my cozy lineup. So let's talk about it. So I did not set up my planner yesterday. Part of that is because I did not get home until really late. So we had my partner's Thanksgiving last night at his sister's house. So I did not get my planner set up. So I'm going to do that this morning. And I know you can tell I have some kind of winter something going around. I'm very sniffly. I keep sneezing, which is why there's going to be like weird cuts in this. And yeah, so my eyes are very heavy. I'm going to actually try and take an allergy pill and see if that helps. Unfortunately, my allergy pills also tend to make me tired. So, but I think that might be the only way that I can really stop sneezing every 10 minutes. So I'm going to try and take an allergy pill. I'm going to try and take an allergy pill and see if that helps. I do have winter allergies, so that could be part of the issue. Then I'm going to set my planner for the week and figure out what I need to film between today and tomorrow, because the kids are home Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday this week for American Thanksgiving. So I'm going to do that. I also want to start reading Nixia. So let me find that here. And I need to check on my hold for Ashes of the Sun, but I want to start reading Nixia today. This one shouldn't take me very long. It's only about 5 hours at the speed that I listen. So I'm hoping to start this today and get at least maybe like halfway through. I don't know how many parts this is. There's obviously at least 2 parts to this book because there's a part 1. Yeah. But I'm hoping to start that today. But I have about 30 minutes before it's lunchtime, so I want to set up my planner and do that. I also put up a poll asking if y'all wanted individual videos for 75 Booked, because originally I was going to do it every week, which I have the second week. By the time you see this, it'll already be up, but I have the second week coming out tomorrow. I'm a little bit behind because of 24-hour sprints getting moved, and that's okay. But y'all voted, majority of y'all voted for 75 Booked stuff to just kind of be sprinkled in. So we are on day 24 of 75 Booked. I have been doing really well with this, but this week I am going to be changing one rule. And that is that I was doing 45-minute reading sessions as the original rules stated. I'm going to be bumping them up to an hour. So that means reading for 2 hours every day. I'm going to be bumping it up to 2 1-hour reading sprints. This is mostly because at 45 minutes, I don't always feel like I've gotten a lot read. Now, I am still going to be running the timer method for this, just simply because, or the stopwatch method, and that is simply because sometimes I read more than that. But we will go over some stats and stuff from last week sometime in this vlog. I'm just going to start just kind of dispersing it into the vlog. But if you want like real-time updates and stuff, not real-time, but weekly updates, those will be over on my Instagram. So I also have to make that graphic today because I am a little bit behind. It should have gone up on Friday, but it's okay. Schedules are tools, not chains. And I have to schedule when I'm going to film my next episode of Navigating Motherhood. I am trying to come up with what topic I want to talk about. I think I know what topic, but this one is a little bit new for me. Like this whole Navigating Motherhood series is a little bit new for me. I don't usually talk about like motherhood and stuff like that, but I think that in this next episode, we're going to be talking about how to be more than just a mother. That is a thing that I know I struggle with that, with like having my own hobbies and my own things that I like to do that don't revolve around motherhood and like family and stuff. So I'm trying to sit down and figure out how I want to talk about that. I don't script most of my videos, but with the Navigating Motherhood series, I've at least taken some notes. I don't do like a full script, but I take some notes. So I'm going to go ahead and work now for the next like 30 minutes. I'm actually going to use my lo-fi timer game thing. I love this thing. What? Okay, I don't know. My thing is being weird. But anyway, I'm going to go start the timer for that. I am only going to do a 30-minute timer today for this first part, just because I do want to go downstairs at noon and make lunch. And I also need to run to the store at some point today and grab water. We love water in this house, but I don't have any water. So, and I don't want to continue drinking tap water. So there's that. So we're going to do that, and then I'll be back in a little while. I'm not going to film myself setting up my planner. Just know that I usually I usually listen to music while I set up my planner. The reason for that is because it's what I prefer. Some people have asked why I don't listen to an audiobook while I set my planner up, and it's because setting up my planner takes too much thought. I have to actually like think about what I'm putting in my planner. Now, I did set up my December monthly spread yesterday afternoon. I don't know why, yesterday afternoon. I don't know why I did that instead of my weekly, but I did. So I'm going to set my weekly up now and go from there. Let me reset my... Oops. I have to reset my checklist. Here we go. Okay, so I'm going to go do that, and then I'll come back and we'll chat some more. I am going to get some B-roll of my diamond painting today. So the diamond painting that I'm working on is this. Okay, cool. Just drop some putty. Is this cute little dog. I'm doing this one for Ari. She picked this one and she really liked it. It is pretty blingy, y'all. Like, it is pretty blingy. So it has a couple of fairy dust in it. I think 2. And then it has a couple of ABs. And I've used all of the fairy dust drills and all of the AB drills at this point. And it's very cute. Now, she's asked that I wait to do the dog until the end, so I'm kind of working around the dog, so it's kind of in a weird thing here, but it's working out, and I think that it's going to come out so, so cute. So I'm going to go set up my planner, and then I'm going to go eat lunch, and then I will be working on diamond painting and reading Nixia today. It is a reading day, so I do have to get some reading, like good reading in, because tomorrow is basically going to be nothing but filming. Like, tomorrow I'm going to be sitting in front of my bookcase basically all day and doing nothing but filming, because I have to get everything for the week that I can filmed before the kids are out of school for the rest of the week. So when the kids are on breaks, it really messes with my filming schedule, and I also need to check Ari's school calendar and see when their winter break is and how long it is, because I have to then try to, I'm still gonna have to work over her winter break. It's kind of like summer, like I have to still work, or no content comes out, but I have to be more diligent about how I'm working, especially because she's going to want to go to like the library for story time and stuff like that over the winter break. So I'm going to go do my planner. There's not going to be any B-roll of that. And then I'm going to get you some B-roll of like some other things that I'm doing today. But yeah, my planner is a little bit more private most of the time because I use like a weekly planner. And we will at some point in this video go over talking about my 2026 reading journal because I'm really excited for that. And I want to kind of show you how I'm going to be setting that up for 2026. And there is going to be a new journal added to the lineup, but I don't know when that's going to be because I have to order it. But it's going to be another custom journal, and I'm really excited for it. And it has to do with the cozy hobbies. So I'm going to go, and I'll be back in a little while.
From the moment we held on to things we cannot see, I would cross the sky forever. It's only just begun, I know you will agree. Things to make us all feel better. What I may have, what I may own, I give it all. Like a desert in the sun, my heart ain't heavy, it ain't heavy. You can walk and you can run, how I wish you knew my heart ain't heavy, it ain't heavy. Tell me when you've had enough, when all is said and done, you still feel the fascination. You can blame it on my love, I guess my heart is won. All the freedom you've been chasing. What I may have, what I may own, I give it all. Like a desert in the sun, my heart ain't heavy, it ain't heavy. You can walk and you can run, how I wish you knew my heart ain't heavy, it ain't heavy. Will you show me the way? My heart is longing for answering, 'cause I will wait night and day. You will see in time my heart ain't heavy, it ain't heavy. Like a desert in the sun, desert in the sun. My heart ain't heavy, it ain't heavy. Like a desert in the sun, my heart ain't heavy, my heart ain't heavy, it ain't heavy. You can walk and you can run, how I wish you knew my heart ain't heavy, it ain't heavy. Heart ain't heavy, it ain't heavy.
I am down. I can change my mind and be the bad guy. Not the first time. You can change me. You can change me. You're in that place. It's such a waste. Look what you have done. I got away. I couldn't stay. I got a taste of all I ever wanted. It's too late. Bring me back to life, and I am yours till I run. Don't ask me why. That's what I do. Always have done. You can change me. You can change me. You're in that place. It's such a waste. Look what you have done. I got away. I couldn't stay. I got a taste of all I ever wanted. It's too late. You can change me. You can change me. I couldn't stay. I got a taste of all I ever wanted. It's too late. You're in that place. It's such a waste. Look what you have done. I got away. I couldn't stay. I got a taste of all I ever wanted. It's too late. You're
hands. So the clip that you just saw was me doing or finishing the section on this diamond painting that I'm currently working on. So this is the puppy diamond painting. I talked about it a little bit in the clip before, or a couple of clips ago. I'm working on this one first, and then I have another big, this one's not huge, it's like medium size, but then I have another bigger Mrs. Butter D kit, which I did. There is going to be like an unboxing. I don't know when it's going to be up, like video wise. Like I don't know what order everything's going to be in, but theoretically you should have already seen the unboxing of this kit and of that one, because I did just an unbox, like when they came in the mail. I did an unboxing of both of them so you could see the drills and the canvases and stuff like that. I don't know if I talked about this, but I did have a little bit of an issue with this specific canvas with the clarity of the symbols. So in the unboxing, I said that the symbols looked really clear because where I was looking on the canvas, they were incredibly clear. However, when I started actually working on the canvas, there's some muddying of the symbols that is a little hard to read. I'm not saying that that's going to happen with everyone's kits. I did make Diamond Art Club aware that they were like that, and then what they did was they sent me a digital version of the canvas. So I've been able to kind of cross-reference, and not all of the symbols are hard to read. It's just at the bottom, like the bottom couple of rows are incredibly difficult to read, and I don't know if it will get better as I move up the canvas or not, but right now it's still kind of hard to read. So I've been having to reference that digital version, but honestly, Diamond Art Club's customer service, in my experience, has always been really good. They're always really helpful and very like prompt in answering any issues that I've ever had. Sorry, I'm getting another section ready for myself here. But Ari has asked me to wait to do the dog. This is a diamond painting that's actually part of her Christmas gift, so I'm going to be doing it and then framing it for her so she can hang it up. So this is going to be really interesting because I've never actually done a diamond painting where I have left a part of it on purpose to be done at the end. Well, that's not true. I guess I did with Scooby-Doo, kind of. Like I left the rest of Scooby, the second half of him, I left to do at the very end, but that was mostly because it was just purple on purple on purple. But this one I'm going to have to be really diligent about not filling in anything that is dog. So I'm just now moving into a section that has the dog in it. So I'm going to just work around him and do like the ornaments and the tag and some other things. But I wanted to give y'all some footage of me diamond painting. This is really blinged out. It has quite a few special drills. So we have, I think it's 2 ABs, and then we have 1, 2, 3 fairy dust diamonds, so 5 total special diamonds, and it's very blinged out. My Mrs. Butter D kit, which is called Christmas Candy Shop, is even more blinged out. It has a total of 9 special diamonds. It's got like 2 ABs, 6 fairy dust, and a luminescent diamond as well. And I've never worked with luminescent, so it's gonna be really fun to work with. But I started with this one because it has 52 colors in it, and my Mrs. Butter D kit has 89 colors. So when I get done with this one, then I will kit up the Mrs. Butter D, like as soon as I'm done with this one. I should have enough storage containers to do that. It's just going to take up 2 storage containers, which is fine. But yeah, I wanted to give a little bit of insight so y'all could see me diamond paint this one a little bit, because I really do like the colors and the blinginess of it. But yeah. I've not started Nixia yet. I ran to the store, I made lunch, and then I did my planner, I ran to the store, I made lunch, and then I was like, oh, I could read, and then I decided, diamond paintings with Laura, she uploaded a video today, a whip and chat, so I decided to watch that. So I will be reading tonight. I just don't know when. But when I get to reading, I will be doing Nixia. I'm also working on a project book, but I'm not talking about the project right now. But I am working on a book for a project, and so I've been reading that on my Kindle. So the last couple of days for 75 Booked, that's actually what I've been reading because I did finish. You would have seen the coffee and book chat for last week. Again, probably why y'all don't really need 75 book updates because I can always talk about them in the coffee and book chats. But I ended up finishing the Lauren Asher book I was reading, which was Love Arranged. I also ended up finishing Does It Hurt? And I had to kind of take a break after I read Does It Hurt because that book actually hurt me. You know what I mean? And like not in a good way. Like I did not like that book at all. But I'm back on my grind of reading, and so we're going to start Nixia. I'm hoping, I need to see how many, like, actual parts this is. I think it's probably only 2 parts. Let's see. Okay. So we have a part 1, and then we have an interlude. I don't know what that means. Okay, so maybe we have 3 parts if we have a part 1. Because we have a part 1, and then we have an interlude. But then I don't see a part 2. Oh, okay. So we have an interlude that is like only a few pages. 1, 2... It's like 6 pages, and then we have a part 2. So, I don't know. I think today I would like to try to get to the interlude. That would be more than halfway, actually. But we'll see how that goes. I'm sure this reads quickly, because it is a YA. Like, I could probably just read this with my eyes if I really wanted to. I might take it, I don't know, I think it's still raining. I was going to say, I might take it to the bus stop with me. But I think we're just going to do audio for this one. So I'm going to grab a bookmark. We can use, I don't know what bookmark to use. We'll use our Amazing Readathon bookmark. Why not? Going on an adventure. So we'll do that. And then this one's not even broken into chapters. It's broken into days. I don't really know a lot about this book, but I just looked in the inside. But I want to get Nixia done before Thursday because Brittany and I are going to be reading the new Hannah Grace book together. And it's a Christmas book. So it'll be my first Christmas book of the season. I am going to see if I can get it from the library. I have it on hold, and I'm going to see if I can get it from the library, but if I can't, I have it on my Kindle, and so what I will do is if I cannot get it from the audio from the library because I don't have any credits right now, then I will just do my hour with my first hour of the day with my eyes. That's kind of how I'm going to start doing this, I think, is I'm going to dedicate an hour a day, or 2 hours a day to reading, so instead of the 2 45-minute sessions, we're going to do 2 hour-long sessions, and I think that's just better for me, but this way I am still reading with my eyes and balancing it out by reading with my eyes and reading with my ears. We are going to go through my reading journal. I keep saying that because I want to remind myself to do it, which is probably going to be tomorrow, but we are going to go through that. I need to finish setting up a few of the pages so that I can kind of do a flip through of my 2026 reading journal. And it's not going to be it's going to be pretty in-depth because a lot of what I'm going to be showing you are things that I've added to the journal because I have 10 sections in the index that are blank. I'm going to kind of show you what it looks like before I put things in. And then I have 10 blank sections per month. So the reason that I did that is because I want to keep track of my reading or my TBR game, which is Wheels of TBR. Now, Wheels of TBR is going to be changing a little teeny tiny bit. I'm going to be using actual TBR jars for things like my Kindle books because I have so many of them that trying to use a wheel is really no longer conducive. There's just too many. So I'm going to be spending the next couple of weeks typing up all of my Kindle books that I know I'm going to be reading and putting them all in the jar and doing it that way. So we are going to be incorporating jars into Wheels of TBR, but a lot of the stuff is still going to be on wheels, such as like 12 books from 12 friends, any like coffin cover kind of books, those will be on there, things like that. So we're going to be doing that because I am hoping to be able to join Jan's Patreon again next year. And I believe her top tier is like $9 or $10 a month, which is not a ton of money. But I miss being with the vamps. I do. And the coffin covers challenge is a year-long challenge. It's similar to Books and Lala. It's similar to like her cover challenge every year. I don't do her cover challenge usually. I might try it in 2026, but I did do coffin covers. I think last year, 2024, I think we had a coffin covers, and I remember it being fun. And then I have the coffin covers for 2025 because I was still in her Patreon when it was announced. I just haven't really posted about it because I'm not in her Patreon any longer, and so I've just been doing them on my own. But I love the coffin cover challenge. I just love it. And I love that Jan does like a monthly Patreon readathon for a weekend. It's a weekend long Patreon readathon every month, and it's just fun for me to be in there. So that's kind of what I'm looking at as far as that goes. But I put my year-long challenges in that, in those 10 index spots, and then each month gets its own thing, because obviously, like, I'll be doing TBR-a-thon in January, although I think I'm going to be doing the year-long one. If you haven't seen the announcement, I will tag Leandra's channel down below, Leandra the TBR0. She does TBR-a-thon every year. I believe 2026 will be the third year, and I've done it every year since she started doing it, and I love it. She also does TBR Harvest in October, which I also always participate in. And this year for 2026, so not 2025, but next year for 2026, she's giving you a year-long option, and so I'm going to be using the game board, and I'm just going to be using it all year to kind of pick what we're reading. So I'm going to be using the game board in conjunction with my TBR game, and I think it's going to create a lot of really fun kind of like chaos because the books that I get for TBR-a-thon may not fit for my TBR game and vice versa. So I think that'll be fun. I also have a bunch of series that I would like to continue reading in 2024 or in 2026. I just have to sit down and like really figure it out. I have a really cool series page that my friend Kristen, who made my journal, that she put in there. It was a new spread for 2025, and I love it because it gives you put your title of the series, and then you color in. Like, what I do is I label them like 1 through, we'll say that there's 7 books in the series, 1 through 7, and then I color in which ones I've read. And the ones I haven't read are blank. And then once I finish the series, it goes into my series tracker, or my series thing where I can write like a review on it and all of that. So that's kind of how I keep track of series. But I'm basically just going to pick, I think there are like 20 or 25 slots for that series tracker, or for that series page. And so I will be filling it up with all the series that I do want to continue into 2026. And once it's full, then I cannot add any more series to it until, yeah. Now I've thought about duplicating the page, because I could do that. I could just make another page. I have thought about doing that and just putting all of my series in, and I might do that just so that I have all the series in there, but I don't actually know how many series my journal can hold. So I need to actually look at that and see. But I never finish more than 5 series a year anyways, so I'm not too worried about it. But that is kind of where I'm at. I have to go get Ari off the bus in a few minutes, but I wanted to make sure that y'all saw me diamond painting. If I get to Nixia tonight, which I'm hoping that I will at least get a little bit of Nixia read this evening, but when I do that, then I will show you some more diamond painting, and I'll make sure that you see that I'm reading. And I might do my 2 hours with Nixia, because yesterday I did my 2 hours with, I used my book on my Kindle. So I didn't do any audiobooking yesterday. So I'm kind of giving myself grace when it comes to audiobooking, because I've been doing a lot more without the audiobooks than I have with them. So if there are full days like Monday, Wednesday, Friday where that's a dedicated reading day where I'm mostly doing audiobooks, I give myself grace on that. So I'm going to go get Ari from the bus, and I will be back when I have another update. Hello, friends. So the lighting is really weird in here because it is kind of late and Ari is asleep. So this is like all the light that I have. I was just finishing up my section of diamond painting, and I decided to look through my November TBR. I'm not going to finish my November TBR. It is the 24th today, and so we only have now, because it is like 11 p.m., but we only have like 5 days left of the month. So I'm not under any like falsehood that I'm going to finish my TBR for the month, but I did decide, because I have this book from the library. I just checked to see if I had it as a Libby book. I've decided that I am going to pick up Witchcraft for Wayward Girls by Grady Hendrix. So this is a book that's been on my TBR since, I think the first TBR it was on was my September-October TBR. So if you were here for that, I did one TBR across September and October both because of Vlogoween. And I had 10 books in that TBR. I believe we got 10 books in November's TBR as well, but I'm not going to read them all, so it's okay. But I really want to get this book off my TBR before the new year, and so I think now is a good time for me to pick this up. Grady Hendrix is an autobiographer for me. I absolutely have loved pretty much everything by him that I've read. I think the lowest rated book that I gave was a 3-star, and I believe that was Horror Store. Is he the one that were? Yeah. So I gave that book, I gave Horror Store a 3. It wasn't my favorite. I think I did myself a disservice by listening to the audiobook instead of getting the physical book and like kind of reading it like an IKEA catalog. So we're going to try that one again. But otherwise, I've given Grady Hendrix 4, 5, and 6 stars. So I'm really excited for this one. In this book, we are following a group of girls who are fast girls. They are unwed mothers, and they've been sent to this home for unwed mothers or for wayward girls in Jacksonville, Florida, I believe. It's either Jacksonville or Tampa, but it's in Florida. And our main character's name in the inside cover, like when you read the synopsis, her name is Fern, but her actual name is Neva. There's a reason for them being called flower names. There's explained. I've read a little tiny bit of this book. I think I read the first 5 chapters during Amazing Readathon. Actually, I did pick this up originally during Amazing Readathon, and then I set it down because I knew I wasn't going to get it done. So then I picked it up again in September. But yeah, so I'm going to start this book mostly because I want to be able to talk about the books that I'm reading. And unfortunately, I have another book that I am reading currently, but it's for a project, and I'm not talking about that project right now. And I may switch that book to audio, but I've not quite decided. But I'm going to start this one tonight because I do still have about 25 minutes I need to read for today. So I'm going to start this one. And we're going to see how I feel about it. I never started Nixia today. I read my other book for the rest of my time, but we are going to start this one tomorrow or Wednesday. It's going to be done by Thursday because I have a buddy read that I'm starting either Thursday or Friday. So I need to read this, but it's only about 5 hours. So like once I start it, I'll be in, you know what I mean? So I think my plan is to try to start this tomorrow, but I have a lot of filming that I have to do for tomorrow because the kids are about to be out of school for 3 days, and I have to get pretty much like all of my long form sit down, other than my coffee and book chat. I need to get all of my other sit down videos filmed before the kids get home from school tomorrow. So we will see if I start this one tomorrow or not. I may opt to just read my 2 hours with my eyes. So that is that. I do think I explained this in another clip, but really briefly. For 75 booked, I'm kind of taking a leaf out of my friend Brittany's book, and I'm going to knock this up to an hour. I've been consistently reading for 2 or more hours a day since starting 75 booked. So I'm going to just tell myself I need to read for 2 hours per day. That's 2 1-hour sprint sessions. And I am kind of relaxing on the audiobook thing. I do need to make my graphic for last week because I forgot to put that on Instagram, but that's okay. I'll post it tomorrow. But originally I had said I could only do one session per day with audiobook. And I've been really consistent with reading with my eyes. So I'm kind of going to relax on that. And if there are days where I'm only reading audio, then that's okay. And yeah, I definitely, in doing this the first time, will be fine tuning it the next time I do this challenge. I think that I will probably do this challenge again in a few months. Yeah, I think I'll do this again in a few months. So that is where we are. I may just do it like not every 75 days, but I started this challenge the 1st of November. So I think I might give it like 3 months. So the 1st of November, right? So I'm going to finish in January, and then I may start again in like April or May, something like that. But we'll see how I feel about it. So far, it's been a fun challenge to do, and it's gotten me to read very consistently. So I'm going to go, like I said, start Witchcraft for Wayward Girls and do my last little bit of reading. And then I'm going to go to bed. So thank you so much for being here, and I will see y'all in the morning. Hello, friends. I'm here to update this little vlog. So I'm going to read for an hour. Right now, I've been filming pretty much all morning, so I want to take a little bit of a break and not film for a minute. So I'm going to read for an hour out of Witchcraft for Wayward Girls. I sat with myself last night and I was like, how can I balance this book, my project book, and my audiobook? So I am going to listen to my audiobook here in a little while, but I want to get this hour of reading with my eyes out of the way before Ari gets home from school today. So I'm going to read for an hour out of the physical book, just because that way I can read my project book on my iPad or on my Kindle, because I don't actually own the book that I'm reading for that project. I don't have it as a physical book. So I'm going to go ahead. It's just from Libby. So I'm going to go ahead and read this. Technically I have this checked out from Libby, so I'm going to return it. Yeah, I'm going to return it to Libby so that I don't have it on my Kindle any longer and someone else can read it, and I'm just going to read it physically. So I'm going to read for an hour, and then I'm going to go back to filming for a little while before Ari gets home. I won't get everything filmed before her vacation or her school vacation starts tomorrow, or today rather. So I'm going to have to just continue filming on Thursday and hope that I can, that my partner can have her entertained somewhere, like they can go out in the living room and build Legos or something, because yeah, we don't celebrate Thanksgiving on actual Thanksgiving in my family. We won't celebrate until Saturday. So we had one of my partner's Thanksgivings. So his two sisters do separate Thanksgivings, which is fine. So we had one sister's Thanksgiving on Sunday, like 2 days ago. Today is Tuesday. And then we will have my family Thanksgiving on Saturday. My family, both sides of my family, just all get together. And then his other sister is doing Thanksgiving Sunday, so like ours is Saturday and then theirs is Sunday, but it's at a time when we're not going to be home because we have Dancing with the Stars now. We have Disney on Ice. So somewhere in here I'm also going to include some like birthday footage. I'm actually probably going to put it at the end of the vlog. I have some clips from the Alexander K concert, and then I have a couple, like an unboxing that happened over my birthday week of my Drills and Chills tray. So I'm going to include all of that footage, but it's going to be like at the end. So at the end of the vlog, I'll say like, here is unboxing and birthday footage, and then y'all can watch that. And I also need to edit and put my unboxing for something. I have to edit and put up my unboxing for the 2 Jingle Drills kits I got. And then tomorrow, Wednesday, by the time you see this, it'll be up. But I also have to make sure that my 75 booked week 2 check-in is ready to go for tomorrow. So that's kind of what's on the agenda. But I'm going to go read for an hour. I'm going to go read Witchcraft for Wayward Girls. And then I will be back after I've read, probably, or after I've filmed. I don't know. But I have a few more things I have to film. I have them on my iPad that I want to get filmed and up for everyone before, or at least filmed so that they can go up. I'm going to try to do daily videos in December, but it's really going to depend on if I have the footage filmed. So I'm doing a lot of sit down videos because then I could go through and I could upload them that way, so that you would actually like have daily videos on top of vlogs, because vlogs take me longer. But I'm thinking that we're going to do some sit down videos, and I have a little bit of time to like film them because I batch film, if y'all didn't know. So because I batch film, I should actually have time to do all of that, but that's kind of where we are. So, okay, bye. Hello, friends. So I have done my hour of reading. I read an hour of the Grady Hendrix book, Witchcraft for Wayward Girls, and I just finished filming of my dark romance starter kit video. So that will be going up soon. I think it might be part of December videos. I need to figure out what videos I want to do in December. It would be cool to do daily videos, but I don't know if that's going to happen. So I am about to film my Ari is going to be off the bus here in about 30 minutes, and so I'm going to film my spins for my last TBR game of 2025, which is crazy. And then that way I can go ahead and this way I can get that done. And once that is actually completed, then I will be able to what is happening? Oh, okay. Anyway, once that's done with, I will be able to film the actual like video. So the way that I do my TBR game is I do the spins first, and then I go off the spins for picking everything else. So yeah, I'm going to go do that because I can do that before Ari gets off the bus. Make sure to drink water. Always have water sitting with me while I'm filming. And then I'm going to go get her off the bus. And I may not be able to film this until Thursday, but I'm going to try to film it either tonight or Thursday. Just kind of dependent. Or I might be able to film it tomorrow. But basically, unless I get anything that's like specifically like from the library, an audiobook or a Kindle book, I will be pulling just from my TBR card. I really need to get my TBR card read down because it's kind of ridiculous at this point. So I'm going to go film that, and then I will be back a little bit later to fill y'all in. I hope you're having a wonderful Tuesday. I just feel like this week has been so condensed, but we are going to diamond paint a little bit later, and I'll get some B-roll of that. And I may play a game or something on my Switch a little later. I may play tabletop. So if you don't know what that means, you can take, like, I have the Switch console, so I can take the actual like handheld part of the Switch that you would like hold, and I can there's like tabletop mode, so you can, there's a kickstand on the back of the handheld bit of my Switch, and sometimes I like to set it on my desk and play with my controller. I'm not a huge handheld person, but I do like playing tabletop mode, so I may play some tabletop gaming later, and if I do that, I will grab B-roll of that, of course. And yeah, that's where we are. So I'm going to go film these spins really quick, and then I'm going to go get Ari from the bus, and then I'll be back to check in with y'all a little bit later. Hello, friends. I'm here to update this vlog. So I sat down yesterday or last night, and I did some work in my 2026 reading journal to get it set up so that we can do a walkthrough. So I'm reusing I'm using the same reading journal that I used in 2025. I did a full walkthrough of it when it was like brand new, like out of the box, it's digital. When I first received it, we did a full walkthrough, and I think I talked about the pages that I was going to have in it. I am changing some of the pages for 2026. I'm sorry, this sinus thing is crazy and it's making my eye water. Anyway, for 2026, I am changing up a little bit of how I'm actually choosing to lay out the journal, and that is because some of the pages from last year were very overwhelming to me, and then they just didn't get used. And the point of a reading journal for me is to make sure that everything is getting used. Now, there is a linking issue in one of the monthly tabs, but I'm not going to necessarily walk you through everything again. I will walk you through some of like my favorite pages and things like that, but we're mostly going to be walking through the custom tabs that I'm going to be doing for the year. And then I will walk through again like what each month looks like, but every month looks the same, like it has the same kind of layout. And my biggest thing for this year is to make sure that I'm utilizing my my review pages. I didn't utilize my review pages very well last year, and so this year I'm really wanting to, or in 2026, I'm really wanting to make sure that I am utilizing all of my pages for my reviews. This is mostly because I tend to forget what I have read if I don't write some kind of a review, and they don't necessarily have to be full scale reviews. They can be more like a short summary and then kind of like a journaling spread almost. That's actually how I prefer to write reviews in my journal, but I need to take some kind of notes and just note the things that were important to me in the book. So right now I am transferring some files over so that I can possibly edit a video today. I want to get as much editing done as I can today because my partner is going to have Ari tomorrow, so that I can record a few more things. I did not get everything that I needed recorded. And so he had said that he would take her and play with her or entertain her for a while so that I could record some things. So I need to try to get as much edited as I can today. And then I'm also going to be pretty much listening to the entirety of Nixia today. This is only about 5 hours of an audiobook, so I'm hoping to be able to listen to this from start to finish. I'm about to start that now. And then we have birthday dinner. So I need to try to get as much done as I can before birthday dinner so that I'm not working too late afterward. I like to take my time for self-care. I also wanted to give a small update for 75 Booked. I've decided to change my second rule. So my second rule was, my first rule was 2 45-minute sessions. That's been changed to 2 1-hour reading sprints. And then my second rule was only one could be audio. I'm changing that to I need to do an act of self-care. And by this, I mean that I need to be doing something that I would not usually be doing for work. Now, diamond painting is technically a thing that I do for my channel as well, but I find it to be very relaxing. I tend to like watch YouTube or listen to an audiobook while I diamond paint. So diamond painting still counts as an act of self-care as long as I'm pairing it with something that is not audiobooking. And the reason is because while I do read for pleasure, I don't tend to read audiobooks for pleasure. When I read for things that are not for content or not for my channel, it tends to be on my Kindle where I'm reading whatever I want, or I pick up a physical book. A lot of times, if I'm trying to distance myself from making content, I read a physical book, or I will pick up my Kindle and I will read something that I know I'm not going to use for content, but that I've been wanting to read anyway. And I haven't been doing that a lot. I've been finding other self-care things to do, so I can play a game, I can diamond paint while I listen to music or a podcast, something like that. But I need to be doing something that is not work related, and I've kind of been slacking on that. I tend to diamond paint, but also like do other things that are technically for work since I do YouTube full time. So that's that. But I'm gonna go finish transferring my files and listen to some of Nixia, and I will be back after a while. Hello, friends. I'm here to close out this cozy hobby vlog. I wanted to go up before the end of November, and so I need to close it out now so that it can go up tomorrow. So hello. I hope that this last week was great for you. I will be posting some footage from the Alexander K concert and also an unboxing of my Drills and Chills 2025 tray. I will be posting those after this clip. So if you've seen all that you want to see, thank you for watching. Like and subscribe. And we love to have you here. Leave me an emoji down below, one of our channel emojis, any color heart or a little pink bow, and I will see y'all somewhere very soon on the internet. But if you want to watch the footage of the unboxing and the AK concert, that will be inserted now. So, bye! Hello friends. So I'm here again because our package arrived. So let me make sure that you are adjusted accordingly here, so that you're able to see everything. So I do have this upside down because I don't want to dox myself, but this is the package, and I'm sorry you're going to see the microphone, but this is a package from BG Bliss Design Co. I'll just cover my name here. So here it is. So excited for that. So we're going to open this. We're going to unbox it. I'm going to open it this way and then flip it over. Okay. I don't know what all's in here. Okay, I ordered a tray and I ordered a replacement stopper. So we're going to look at kind of the difference between this new tray that I just ordered and the trays that I've ordered previously. So let me actually empty out this tray really quick because the stopper that I got is for this tray. So I have 2 BG Bliss trays. I think at one point I had a third, but I do believe that I may have given the third one to someone I used to live with. But I've ordered a total of 4 from this company. Well, this will be my 5th one that I've ordered from this company. So let's go ahead and open this up. The bow wrap is so cute. Look at that. It says, thank you. It's so cute. I don't know which way is the right way, so we'll figure that out in the post. Okay. I don't want to tear the sticker, but I can help it. I think I'm going to have to, though. Okay. Alright, so let me make sure that this invoice doesn't have anything on it, because I think it has my address on it. Oh my gosh, you guys. Okay, so we're going to just get rid of this. So we're going to start with this here. So she sent me 2 stoppers, which is so nice. And it just says, thanks again, and then my full name, because on Etsy, my full name is on there. But then when you actually send it to me, it's Neva on the address. Okay, so these are the stoppers that she sent. So these are replacement stoppers for my 2026. Oh my gosh, you guys, look how cute. I don't know if you can, maybe I'll bring the light over. Here we go. So this is the stopper. So Ari accidentally lost the stopper. So it looks like one is glitter and one is not. So I'm pretty sure this is the one that originally came with the tray I'm going to show you. It's the tray I use all the time. This one has it looks like it has some glitter in it, but maybe not. Okay, so this is the tray that I use all the time. This is my Drills and Chills 2023 tray. I use this tray all the time. So this is the replacement stopper for this tray. Already lost it a while ago, so thank you to Christina and Jeremy for actually sending 2 of them. I'm going to put the other one back in here because I'm sure at some point I'll probably lose the other one. But I'm really excited to have a full tray again. This one is one of the first trays I ever bought from them, and like I said, this is my Drills and Chills 2023 tray. But today we're going to also open, I'm going to put this in my tray holder. We're also going to open this. So we got a thank you with this cutie cover minder. And then it just says to follow on Instagram, and then it has a purchase, a 10% off code for purchase, next purchase. So this is the cute little cover minder. that they sent. So I will save that because I love cover minders, and depending on how big the sections are is depending on what I use. But this is the tray that we got. So this is the 2025. Oh, look, the sticker. Oh my gosh, so cute. Okay, this is the 2025 Drills and Chills tray. I'm gonna try not to look. I'm gonna look the sticker, I think. This is, yeah, 2025 Drills and Chills. I'm gonna look the sticker. Okay. Tray, and I got it with the tall walls. So I'm going to show what the difference is. So I'm sorry if we moved a little bit, my battery died. So I am a heavy pourer. I don't know if anyone has ever like really paid attention in my whip and jets when I diamond paint, but I'm a very heavy pourer. I tend to pour a lot of diamonds in. So this is the, like I said, the Drills and Chills 2025 tray. So it's very glittery. I feel like my camera is not picking it up. I'm trying to get the light to be where I need it to be, but I don't feel like I'm going to try to take a picture of it and put it on Instagram, but I just don't feel like it's picking it up on camera and like doing it justice. But I absolutely love this. It feels so cool. But this is all 3D printed, and then you have the purple stopper for this one, and it has like a star kind of symbol on it, which I love. And then it says Drills and Chills 2025. I don't know what is going to be the right way. I'm sorry, guys. But and then on the inside, it is green. It is like, this reminds me of like Beetlejuice. It's like Beetlejuice green. I'm going to be using this tray for so long. Now, I'm going to show you kind of the difference between this tray, and then of course it's still the lid still attaches to the bottom, and the stopper will still attach to the corner if you like to do it that way. I do. Now, I'm going to show you kind of the difference between this tray and the older trays that I have. So I actually have two older trays. Let me grab them. I have this one, which is my Drills and Chills tray. And then here's my other one. And then I have this one, which is, I believe this was a rose gold. This is either rose gold or silk pink. I think this might have been the silk pink colorway. So the biggest difference, just like off the bat looking at these, they are still the same size, so they're still going to all stack together, which I absolutely love. I love the fact that they all stack together, but you can see when you look that these two are the original trays. So these two trays came out, I think I bought both these in 2023. I know I bought this one because this is the 2023 Drills and Chills tray. I'm pretty sure I bought this one in 2023 as well. I don't think I bought any trays in 2024. So the biggest difference is you're going to see how much taller this one is than these two. So they still all stack together and they really stick. Like you could kind of make your own tower system if you wanted to. I have contemplated doing that. I absolutely love. Also, these are event trays, so they're going to have the engraving on the side. I think you can ask for engraving, but don't hold me to that. I would love to do that actually and have one that has my channel name on it. But the other thing is that the older trays have exposed magnets. So on these ones, you can see the magnets. So you can see the magnets like on the lid, and you can see them on the corners. Doesn't bother me. But these ones have embedded magnets. So when I take this off, you can't see the magnets in here, which I do like it. I think it looks a little more clean. You can't see them here either. So I do like that. But otherwise, the biggest difference between these is that this one is just a little bit taller than these two. So I am going to be using this Drills and Chills 2025 tray. I am about 15 minutes into listening to my book. So I'm going to actually use this tray because it's new. I do plan on getting the Jingle Drills trays as well. This one I'm giving to Ari, and then this one I'm keeping because it's an event tray. I don't hand down my event trays to Ari, but I'm so excited to use this. So thank you to Christina and Jeremy, and also thank you for sending me 2 of the replacement stoppers. That was so nice. I really only expected one. So that was so kind of you. But yeah, I'm going to be giving this one to Ari. It's time for her to go to Ari. She really wanted a Bijou Bliss tray. And then I'm so excited to use this one. I think that I will like the sides better on this. So the inside of this is that black glitter, like the lines are the black, that same black glitter color, and then this is green, obviously. Now I have some drills here. This is actually the symbol that I'm currently working on my diamond painting. So I'm a heavy pourer. Like, I tend to pour the whole thing, and like look at that. Like, look, y'all. I love these deep sides, I think the deep sides, and they still line up perfectly, just like they do in the other tray. I'll just show them side by side. Let me grab another color. Actually, let me just do it this way. I'll actually grab a color that has more in it. I will say these, I don't know if they changed their magnets, but the stopper magnets they feel stronger. I don't know if that's true, but they feel stronger to me. Maybe not. I don't know. Also, I love that this one has it's matching thing. Okay, so this one doesn't have a ton of drills in it, so I'm going to pour these drills in here, and then I'm going to grab another color. Let's see what other color I need to use. Let's actually grab an AB, because I just want to try the ABs out in these new trays. So like I said, I'm a heavy pourer. I tend to just pour everything into the tray. So these line up very nicely. This is the old tray. I've had it for a few years, so they line up really nice. I always like to test out the ABs, because ABs just kind of on their own don't line up very nicely. Like, they kind of stick around. But look how much deeper. Look how much deeper. So this one goes pretty high up on the side once I get them all shaken out. So when I'm going to go to shake these out into my container, this is my fault, by the way. I'm showing you as a heavy pourer. I'm a heavy pourer. But when I go to pour these out, I have to kind of be aware of the fact that they could come over the side. They didn't this time, but a lot of times they do, because I'm a heavy pourer. I don't think I'm going to have that issue with this, because the sides are so deep. And I will say this, the deeper sides, or the taller sides, also give me something to hold on to. So I do notice that this one, I kind of sometimes feel like I'm going to drop it. But this gives me a bit more to hold on to. So I am going to say that I really love the tall sides. So I am going to be ordering all of at least my original trays in the tall sides. I think I really do love these trays as well. Like, I'm not getting rid of my Bijou Bliss, like my original ones. But I will say I'm really glad that they came out with the tall sides. I just think that it gives a little bit more to like hold on to. And I believe you can get tall sides in every size. I think maybe the small, like the itty bitty, you can't get tall sides, but it's a very small tray. But I know in the original and the mini, you can get tall sides, and I'm really excited for that. So thank you to Christina and Jeremy for this. I will leave Bijou Bliss Design Co. linked down below if you want to go order yourself a tray. This one is sold out. This one was for September, October, but they have a ton of super cute Christmas stuff in the shop now. I don't know if she's dropping any more. There is a butter tray that I want to order for Ari. It's so cute. But that is what is down. I'll have it down in the description. But I wanted to come and unbox this. I will post a picture of it on Instagram, and I'm going to be using this. I'm not even working on Halloween stuff at this point, but I'm going to be using this tray. So excited for the tall sides. And I will be getting, I hope, the Jingle Drills tray as well. There's also like a gingerbread house one, and I would love both of those in the mini. So I'm going to go and do the rest of my reading for the first 45 minutes, but I wanted to come on here and show y'all the tray. Okay. All right. Bye. Okay, hello friends. I'm sorry if the sound on this clip isn't the greatest, but I don't have my microphone plugged in because I couldn't figure out how to, like, it won't clip nicely to the shirt that I'm wearing, so here we are. Okay, so for my outfit, and I'll show it, like, when it's on as well, but I have these blue jeans that I found on Amazon. They are, like, these really big bell bottoms. They are bell bottoms, and then they have the unfinished hem. I prefer these because I need longer jeans. So I have a short torso but long legs, and these are like borderline not long enough, but I think that they will work fine. When I'm standing up, they work fine. So there's that, and then I have this cute pink like corset top because I've seen I was trying to come up with an outfit that like kind of screamed Alexander K, right? So like when everybody was going to the Taylor Swift like Eras tour, everybody was like wearing like Taylor Swift themed outfits. So that's kind of what I was doing with this. But we didn't know exactly what the weather was going to be. So I grabbed jeans. I switched out the jeans. Originally I was going to wear a skirt, but I switched out the skirt for the jeans, which I'm glad I did because we're going to talk about my shoes. So originally I was going to be wearing these shoes, and these are old. You can tell by the bottoms, but these I've had since like before Ari was born. But I went to put these on with this outfit. Thank God I switched out the skirt because otherwise I wouldn't have had shoes to wear. Because I went to put these on and this one completely broke. I actually don't even know where the other piece is, but the strap piece that goes through here just like snapped off. Actually, I think I found it. It's right here. Oops. Of course, my water bottle's sitting on top of it. It snapped off. So here it is. So clearly that was God's way of telling me, no ma'am, your back can't take heels. So I can't wear those. So instead, I'm going to be wearing these sneakers that I have. I got these, I think, last year at Target. And because I'm wearing jeans, they match the jeans, like, perfectly. So that is what I'm going to be wearing. Shoes. Here, these jeans, and then this cute pink corset. And then I'm going to wear my wig that I have from my Savannah Dexter costume from Halloween. I'm going to be wearing that, and I'm going to be wearing it in like a low side ponytail, so you aren't going to be able to even, like, you're not going to be able to see the wig part of it, but it will keep it from blowing around because it is windy today. So that's kind of what we're looking at. So I'll show y'all what it looks like. Oh, and then for socks, I have these really cute socks that we found at Dollar General. Aren't they adorable? They were not $1. They were like 45 cents or something because they were on clearance. And I just think they're so cute. So I'm going to wear those. You're not going to be able to even see those, but whatever. So that's what I'm going to be wearing for the concert tonight. I'm really excited. But I want to come in and show what it looks like before I put it on my body, because it's going to look, I don't have, well, I guess I have a full-length mirror downstairs, but I don't really have a good full-length mirror, like, that has good lighting. So the way I'll do the outfit of the day is going to be a little different, but that's what I'm wearing. And I have to pull the wig out, but other than that, that's the outfit. I think it's going to be so cute. Okay, goodbye.
Don't you fall for me, I'll tell you right now. You're gonna hate me when we hit the ground, baby. I'm a project. Loving me's a mistake. Find another prospect. Save yourself the heartbreak. Think you're gonna fix me. Think we're making progress. You'll get broken with me. Somewhere in the process, baby, I'm a project. Baby, I'm a project. Alright, who's ready? Pretty soon you just get tired. Trying to find a window open before it all crashes down. You can grow up and leave that town, but you never really make it out when you're born in a burning house. When you're born in a